What's good, Raider Nation? It's your boy, hyped up and ready to dive into the hottest topic for our Las Vegas Raiders as we gear up for the 2025 season. Buckle up because today we're breaking down the top candidates for the NFL Offensive Player of the Year from our silver and black. Can you feel the excitement? Our offense is about to light up the league, and I've got the scoop on who's leading the charge. Picture this: a revamped Raiders squad, new playmakers, and a fresh coaching staff ready to turn heads. After a rough 2024, we're flipping the script with a high-octane attack that's got everyone buzzing. From a veteran quarterback to a rookie sensation, we've got the weapons to make defenses tremble. So, who's got the edge to take home that Offensive Player of the Year crown? Let's dive in and find out. The Raiders' offseason was a game-changer, and I'm not just talking hype. With Pete Carroll at the helm and Chip Kelly calling the plays, our offense is set to be a problem for the entire NFL. These guys know how to build a juggernaut, and they've got the pieces to make it happen. So, Raider Nation, who do you think is going to steal the show this year? Drop your picks in the comments. Stick with me through these 10 scenes as we break down the three beasts who could dominate: Gino Smith, Brock Bowers, and Ashton Jeanie. Each one's got the skills to make history, but only one can claim the throne. Let's get into it and see why 2025 is the year the Raiders take over. Raider Nation, let's set the stage. The Las Vegas Raiders are coming off a 2024 season that, let's be honest, wasn't our finest hour. A 4-13 record and the league's worst rushing attack? Yeah, that stung. But 2025? It's a whole new ballgame. The silver and black went all in this offseason, and the vibes are electric. We're talking a complete offensive overhaul that's got fans like us losing our minds. Enter Pete Carroll, our new head coach, bringing that Super Bowl-winning swagger from Seattle. This guy's a legend, and he's not here to play games. Pair him with Chip Kelly, our new offensive coordinator, who's got a track record of building explosive offenses in the NFL and college. These two are cooking up something special, and the league better watch out. You feeling the hype yet, Raider Nation? The Raiders knew they had to fix the quarterback mess from the last couple of years. No more settling for subpar play under center. They went out and made bold moves to stack the roster with playmakers who can change games in a heartbeat. From the draft to free agency, every step was calculated to make us contenders again. Who do you think was the biggest offseason win for us? Let me know below. This sets the foundation for our Offensive Player of the Year candidates. With a coaching staff that knows how to win and a roster loaded with talent, the table is set for someone to break out in a big way. Let's roll into the next scene and talk about the first piece of this explosive puzzle. Let's talk about the man under center, Raider Nation, Gino Smith. That's right, we snagged a proven veteran quarterback from the Seattle Seahawks, and this move is a game changer. After years of inconsistent QB play, the Raiders finally have a leader who can sling it with the best of them. Gino's got the experience, the arm, and the smarts to run Chip Kelly's offense like a well-oiled machine. Gino's no stranger to success. From 2022 to 2024, he led the Seahawks to 3 straight winning seasons, proving he's got what it takes to elevate a team. Now, reunited with Pete Carroll, who coached him in Seattle, Gino's in a system that plays to his strengths. With weapons like Brock Bowers and Jacoby Myers around him, he's got the tools to put up monster numbers. Can you imagine Gino airing it out in the black hole? What makes Gino a legit candidate for Offensive Player of the Year? It's his ability to manage the game while making big plays when it counts. In 2023, he targeted the slot on nearly 70% of his throws, which is music to our ears with Bowers in the mix. But here's the question, Raider Nation. Can Gino take that next step and become an elite QB in 2025? Drop your thoughts in the comments. The stage is set for Gino to shine, but he's not the only one with star potential. Let's keep the momentum going and talk about a rookie who's already got the NFL buzzing. Who's ready to meet our new running back sensation? Hold up, Raider Nation, because it's time to talk about Ashton Jeanie, the 6th overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft and our new running back superstar. After a brutal 2024, where our run game was dead last in the NFL, the Raiders went all in on this Boise State stud. Jeanie's coming off a historic college season, and the hype is real. This kid's about to change everything. Jeannie's not just any rookie. He was the Heisman Trophy runner-up, tearing up defenses with his speed, power, and versatility. Analysts are projecting him to get 20 to 22 touches a game, with predictions of 1,329 rushing yards, 11 touchdowns, and 496 receiving yards. That's RB1 material right there. Pete Carroll's already comparing him to legends like Marshawn Lynch. You feeling that beast mode vibe, Raider Nation? What makes Jeanie a top candidate for Offensive Player of the Year? His three-down back ability. He can run, catch, and block like a pro, fitting perfectly into Carroll's run-heavy scheme and Chip Kelly's creative play calling. The Raiders are banking on him to fix that ground game, and early minicamp reports say he's already turning heads. So what's your bold prediction for Jeannie's rookie year? With Jeanie ready to carry the load, the Raiders' offense is looking scary. But we've got one more weapon who might just steal the show. Let's dive into why our tight end is the talk of the NFL. Raider Nation, let's give it up for Brock Bowers, the tight end who's already rewriting the record books. Coming off a historic rookie season in 2024, Bowers is back and ready to take the league by storm. This guy's not just good, he's being called the best tight end in the NFL by some analysts. That's our guy, Silver and Black. Last year, Bowers broke records left and right, proving he's a matchup nightmare for defenses. His athleticism, hands, and playmaking ability make him a cornerstone of Chip Kelly's offense. With Gino Smith targeting the slot like a laser, 68.7% of his throws in 2023 went that way. Bowers is in prime position to rack up catches. You think he's got TE1 in the bag again this year? What makes Bowers a frontrunner for Offensive Player of the Year? It's his ability to dominate in the passing game while defenses focus on stopping Jeannie's runs. Plus, with Kelly's creative formations, we might see Bowers and Michael Mayer in two tight end sets, creating chaos for opponents. Raider Nation, how many touchdowns you giving Bowers in 2025? Let's hear it. The Raiders' offense is stacked, but who's got the edge in this race? Let's break down why these three are the ones to watch and what they need to do to claim that OPOY title. All right, Raider Nation, let's zoom in on why Gino Smith could be our Offensive Player of the Year in 2025. This isn't just about his arm. It's about his leadership and fit in this revamped offense. At 35, Gino's got the experience to handle the AFC West's toughest defenses, and he's got the weapons to make it look easy. You ready for Gino to ball out in Vegas? Gino's track record speaks for itself. He's a Pro Bowl caliber QB who turned heads in Seattle, and now he's got a supporting cast that's straight up unfair. With Bowers, Myers, and Jeanie, he's got playmakers at every level. Analysts say he could thrive in Chip Kelly's system, which loves to spread the ball around and keep defenses guessing. What's the ceiling for Gino this year, Raider Nation? The key for Gino is consistency. He's got to avoid the late career dips some worry about, especially in a tough division with the Chiefs, Chargers, and Broncos. But with Pete Carroll's coaching and Tom Brady's stamp of approval, yep, TB12 sign-off on this trade. Gino's got everything he needs to shine. So, you think Gino's got the juice to lead this offense? The race is tight, but Gino's not the only one with a shot. Let's see why our rookie running back might just run away with the award. Raider Nation, let's talk about Ashton Jeanie again, because this kid is built different. The Raiders' run game was a disaster last year, but Jeannie's here to flip that narrative. Drafted 6th overall, he's got the skills to be a game changer from day one. You think he's ready to carry the Silver and Black to new heights? Jeannie's college tape is straight up ridiculous. 4.4 speed, power, and the ability to break tackles like they're nothing. Pete Carroll's run-heavy philosophy is tailor-made for him, and Chip Kelly's going to scheme up ways to get in the ball in space. Analysts are calling him a heavy favorite for Offensive Rookie of the Year, but could he go bigger and snag OPOY? Drop your stat predictions for Jeanie below. What sets Jeanie apart is his workhorse mentality. He's not just a runner. He's a receiving threat and a blocker, making him a three-down monster. With the Raiders expected to lean on the ground game to control the clock, Jeanie could put up numbers that make jaws drop. Raider Nation, you buying hype? We've got two candidates down, but our tight end might just have the edge. Let's dive deeper into why Brock Bowers could be unstoppable. Here we are, Raider Nation, the moment of truth. The Las Vegas Raiders are poised for a breakout 2025, and Gino Smith, Ashton Jeanie, and Brock Bowers are all in the running for Offensive Player of the Year. But who's got what it takes to rise above and bring home the hardware for the silver and black? Let's make a bold call. Gino could shock the world with a career year, leading the Raiders to the playoffs with his veteran savvy. Jeanie might run wild, posting numbers that make him the best rookie in the league. But my money's on Brock Bowers. His ability to exploit defenses, combined with Chip Kelly's schemes, could see him rack up 1,200 yards and double-digit touchdowns. You agree? Or are you riding with someone else? Drop your pick in the comments. This season's going to be one for the ages, Raider Nation. With Pete Carroll, Chip Kelly, and a roster full of studs, the Raiders are ready to make noise. Let's pack the black hole and show the NFL what we're about. Who's coming with me to Allegiant Stadium this fall? Yo, if you're as pumped as I am, smash the like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more Las Vegas Raiders news. Share this with your crew, and let's build the hype for 2025. Raider Nation, let's ride.